Hello, and welcome to the stream. It's the tiny cybernetic gamer Catboy here, RainbowUnicornPhoenix. Yeah, hello in everyone. Gonna be a comfy, cozy stream today. Was thinking of shiny hunting, but I realized I'll probably get like an hour in and then pass out because that is so relaxing. I'm well, still dragging this cough, still dragging some sniffles. Bit overheated. My ankle is still sore as all hell. Yeah, carrying a lot of injuries, but I suppose my body is going, you have a 24-hour marathon coming up. Let's break down now so you don't break down during the marathon. Which, you know what, fair play. I kind of like that, because I can do the 24-hour marathon without being hindered. And you might be sitting there going, what 24-hour marathon? Eat this one! It's my charity stream, as part of my affiliate anniversary. We're running it from 12 noon Australian Eastern Standard Time, Saturday the 22nd of August, all the way through to 12 noon Sunday the 23rd of August. Would you believe it, 24 hours. Yeah. We have a whole bunch of donations and incentives, the cumulative goals. We have an Oops All Speedrun charity marathon this year. Those are the 5 main games we're going to be playing. That should take about 20 or so hours. That gives us some time to add in some optional extras as well. Time permits. Also for some shenanigans, just in case there are some issues with the stream. But also do things such as like choosing dinner. Maybe some karaoke if we have the time to. Maybe get some ring fit in if we get the ability to as well. So that is coming up on Saturday the 22nd of August, Eastern Standard Time. So we already have some donations. The donations are already live. They will run until the 23rd of August. The end of 23rd of August, so if you feel like donating, feel free to donate, because we already have a $25 donation to start with, which means that I start the fucking 24-hour marathon with 20 sit-ups. Yay me! But anyways, enough said, let us get into some cycling. We are currently let's go back. We are currently in the Ligier. Did a cobblestone event. I was terrible at it. I am terrible at cobblestone events. We had the Ligier, Baston Ligier. And before the all-known Barrage Cup, which we've done. We might skip these two after we do. Actually, we might just go straight to the Tour de France. I think that's the easiest thing to do. We do need to change our team over to something more conducive for the event. Get our rouleurs ready. And Paul obviously takes it out. I come in 6th. Not a bad effort. Rage Cup, we're going to I will alter bring in our sprint specialists.
Hi guys, welcome to the
Quick stages so we can just see what happens. Look at the flat event. And sprint.
We really messed up this stage. We were aiming for a stage win, and we didn't even finish in the top 10.
That's right, we're only 10 seconds behind. That's still a good finish.
Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today's route is
Stage on this one. Again, we're just going to go to the Tour de France itself. A 21 stage nightmare.
The podium is good, but I was expecting more from you. We should have won. It's the final stage, guys. This is our last chance to try and take the...
We can do this. If my team protects me, we can win this.
The podium is good, but I was expecting more from you.
Second in the classification, still not bad. We'll take second in the classification, that's hopefully 7 overall. We'll simulate. We are going to alter the team. Actually, what's the... Oh, I'm happy with what we've got. That game. Takes the yellow jacket. Gotcha. Obviously now the yellow jacket. It'll be hard to catch. 5-time Tour de France winner as of this year. So the team time trial. Wilson trying to break in. Here we go. This is where it's going to matter. Evenepoel. Pogacar's just going to run away with it. Pogacar being like one of the strongest riders in history. Oh, Vingegaard takes it.
It was a stage on which we could really have shone, and we don't even finish in the top 10. It's a pity.
Okay, that explains it. I caught a virus. It drops to 9th overall. That's okay. We have the Tour de France. We're going to be playing all the events here. This is the strongest team that we have, so we're bringing in our strongest team.
Hi guys, welcome to the briefing for this first stage. Today's route is hilly and a leg breaker. Perfect for attacking, which should suit the punches. Even if the stage isn't really within our scope, you've got to stay vigilant for the general classification. Good race to you all!
Yeah, so we're not worried about general classification, like, well, we're not worried about, like, being too far into the breakaway and winning the stage. We're going to be taking it nice and slow in the early stages. Event 6 is where we absolutely need to start separating ourselves. That's the first major climb, and that's the first major breakaway in the general standings. We just need to be competitive. The stage 6, stage 9 is the other one with a massive hill climb at the end. Oh, the I think it's the Huit Core, which means that's greater than a stage 1. The rest day, 13, pretty easy. 14, 15, 17 is going to be the killer. We're going to be going over Mont Blanc a couple of times, all the way to Courchevel. Then we have a bit of a very dangerous hilly one that can absolutely decide it if it's already close by the time we get to stage 20. We have a plan, which is don't need to rush the early stages. Just be nice and calm, collected, be within shouting distance until we get to stage 5 and 6 where we can start being dangerous.
I'm catching vibes, think I feel the same. We got a vague, unspoken bond. Two kindred souls got it going on. Running with the devil got me caught up in the race. Running with the devil got me all up in the chase. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Playing as us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Basque Country for the Grand Départ of the Tour de France. Very demanding with its 3,300 metres of climbing. This stage should crown one of the aces in the peloton. We'll have the privilege of putting on the first yellow jersey.
Oh, I actually might move myself to the top right.
Tour.
Alrighty. Bit of an incline already to start off with this area.
Come on, guys. We're on our way for 3 weeks of racing. We get started with a stage for punches. You'll have to be among the first over the top of the last climb if you want to claim victory today and take the yellow jersey. Have a good stage.
We do not need to worry about the yellow jersey this early in the Tour de France. Because the mountain stages is where the big breakaways can happen. Where people like Pogacar, Vingegaard absolutely take control. Evenepoel, to name another one. Do not need to be taking the beating at the front of the peloton as well. I need to ease back. Just relax. Knocked myself from the wind. Ease up a little bit. We don't need to rush. No one's going to be punching out too early. I think in the early stage.
Arriba, chavales. Arriba, chavales. Vamos, campeones. Chavales. Venga, apretad un poco más.
Pretty slow start.
Un poco más, venga. Venga, chavales. Venga, apretad. Ánimo, ánimo. Vamos, chicos, muy bien. Vamos, campeones. ¡Sí, sois los mejores! ¡Venga, chavales! ¡Ánimo, ánimo! ¡Un poco más! ¡Venga, apretad un poco más! ¡Muy bueno! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Sois muy buenos! ¡Un poco más! ¡Venga! ¡Vamos, chicos!
First hill climb's going to be interesting. Oh, here's their first attempt at a breakaway.
This stage must be a part of his objectives, because his teammates are already managing the time gap.
¡Vamos, chicos, ánimo! ¡Arriba, chavales! ¡Venga, apretad un poco más! ¡Venga, apretad un poco más! ¡Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis! ¡Dadle ahí!
Oh, he's made it work.
Is trying to set up a counter-attack.
Here comes a counter-attack, though.
His team is at full throttle. They have no one at the front.
¡Muy bueno, sí, señor! ¡Vamos, chicos, ánimo! ¡Ánimo, ánimo! ¡Vamos, aguanta! ¡Venga, apretad un poco!
1 minute for the breakaway. It's looking good.
¡Venga, apretad un poco!
Not worried.
¡Vamos, chicos, ánimo!
¡Ánimo, chicos! ¡Ánimo, campeones! ¡Arriba, chavales! ¡Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis!
Still Cruz and
David
Clark,
de
no
la
offense to them.
Cruz is a tenacious baroudeur. His stage victories on the Tour of Spain, Paris-Nice, as well as the Tour of the Basque Country prove that he's a rider not to be underestimated on hilly routes.
Not saying he's not a bad rider, it's just not who I would classify as one to watch out for, especially this early on in the Tour de France.
Breakaway riders are increasing the gap. They are not dangerous for the overall standings.
Yeah.
We can let them go.
We're approaching the first classified ascent of this
Might be
Tour
going
de
for polka
France.
dot jersey.
It's a climb that should be well contested by the breakaway riders. The polka dot jersey often being an objective of the baroudeurs during the first week.
Yep.
Counter-attack. His best chance of victory is to try a breakaway from far out.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Here we go for the Côte de l'Auquis. There's 1 point up for grabs in the best climber classification.
Yeah, it's only 1 point for the baroudeurs at the front, going for the
Pick
polka
up a
dot.
mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
Counter-attack.
There's a counter-attack from Poole, trying to keep the peloton. Trying to keep the peloton on. Apologies, bit of a coughing fit there. And not much of a big, dangerous hill. We do need to be a bit aggressive, use a bit of our blue energy here.
Así sois los mejores. Sí, sois muy buenos. Vamos, chicos, ánimo. Un poco más, venga.
¡Vamos, chicos! ¡Muy bien! ¡Un poco más, venga! ¡Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis!
Here's the positions over the last climb.
Eso es, chavales.
Riders are already being dropped at the back of the peloton. It won't be a great day for them.
Venga, apretad un poco.
A minor incident.
Eso es, chavales. Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
They seem to have caught up though, so not too big of an issue. First minor descent.
Muy bueno, sí. Eso es, chavales.
Watch out for him. He's a real puncher who can come out on top on any finish with a short climb. But he can also rely on a good turn of speed if there's a group finish. Counter-attack.
Así sois los mejores.
¡Sí, señor! ¡Un poco más, venga!
Don't know what Paul's trying to do there.
Muy bien.
Vamos, chicos. Venga, dadle ahí.
Paul's trying to
Muy
break away.
bueno, sí, señor, sois muy buenos.
He can do a solo breakaway to catch up if he wants to them, but we are not going to do that.
Eso es, chavales.
¡Un poco más, venga!
Señor, sois muy buenos.
I'm going to drop off a little bit and just go into the peloton. I've been running pretty hard at the front. Need other people to help shoulder the responsibility.
Vamos, chicos, ánimo. Eso es, chavales. Venga.
That was the guy to catch him. Hell's yeah.
¡Dadle ahí! ¡Arriba, chavales!
Vamos, chicos.
¡Ánimo, ánimo! ¡Un poco más, venga!
Oh, guys.
Vamos, chicos. Venga, mucho más, venga.
No real threat. We've got a couple of big hills at the end, and we also have two big hills in the middle before we get to the roulette of the day, our feed. See that Paul has spent all of his energy and now needs to slide back into the peloton.
This stage is fairly uneventful. If you think that nothing special is going to happen, you can advance.
We might
clock
advance
to
for a
the
little bit, because
closing
that's a good
kilometre.
idea. We don't need to manage the time gap at the moment. It's going to be basically cycling with the
Breakaway
peloton.
riders are increasing the gap. They are not dangerous for the overall standing.
Here we go, we have
can let them
two
go.
big climbs happening now. This is where we're going to take control.
Time gap stabilized.
It doesn't seem to be a good day for him. He's being distanced.
Un poco más, venga. Venga, apretad un poco. Arriba, chavales.
This is where we're going to catch up. This is where we're going to lessen the gap. This is where I'm going to get the peloton to kind of race behind.
Venga, dale ahí. Un poco más, venga.
Venga, chavales.
Right, so not a major hill. It's not going to be for any points classification for the polka dot jersey, but we still need to reel them in here. We can recover most of our energy because there's a good downhill section after this.
Venga, dale ahí. Vamos, chicos, muy bien.
The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them.
Arriba, chavales.
You can see I'm not using full energy.
Vamos, campeones. Vamos, chicos, dale ahí, que ya lo tenéis. Venga, apretad un poco más.
And we're just eating into their lead.
Eso es, chavales.
And we'll get all that blue energy back as well before we hit the next climb.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
We have a bit of a flattish area, so I'm going to back off a little bit. Well, let the peloton come back up behind and help shelter for the next part.
Venga, dale ahí.
Dale ahí, que ya lo tenéis. Vamos, campeones.
Guys, don't forget to protect our leader.
Nope, maybe not.
Communication is important.
Right.
That's why we have team comm.
I'll lead them up this hill.
Ya lo tenéis.
Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
Vamos, chicos, muy bien.
Eso es.
Let's say Pikachu fell behind. No, that's never happening.
Un poco más, venga.
Again, not for hill classification, but we ate back in. We just took 2 minutes away from the lead riders, and we're going to get most of our energy back on this downhill. Proving that the breakaway is not going to last until the end here. And away we go.
Sí, sois los mejores. Venga, dale ahí. Eso es. Vamos, campeones.
Que no se diga.
Venga, apretad un poco más.
The gap between the peloton and the escapees is stable. The men at the front will soon be attacking the second classified climb of the stage. There are 2 and 1 points up for grabs for the polka dot jersey. He's just fallen. He's not
no.
going to be able to set off again. So he must withdraw from the race.
Degenkolb has unfortunately withdrawn. We are down to 175 riders now. And not a major climb, but we are going to. This is where they're going to start trying to expand the lead out in front. We just need to control the gap.
The gap is widening. No need to panic, guys. There's nobody dangerous for the overall standings.
Sí, señor. Sí, sois los mejores.
And this is where we start putting up the pressure a little bit.
Vamos, campeones.
Muy bien.
Not a major threat. We're just going to keep them honest as they climb up.
Un poco más, venga. Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
Venga, chavales.
Venga, apretad un poco más.
Venga, dale ahí.
Have some on my feet, because the other thing is after this hill, we have
King
nothing
of the
else.
mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
I want to use some of my feed anyways. Keep my blue energy up.
Vamos, chicos, muy bien.
Ánimo, ánimo. Muy bueno, sí, señor. Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis.
Arriba, chavales.
Slowly consuming the feed as we climb, reducing that gap beautifully as well.
Vamos, chicos. Un poco más.
But we have someone that also wants to push the peloton forward.
Así sois los mejores.
Apretad un poco más. ¡Venga, chavales! ¡Vamos, chicos, mejores! ¡Vamos, chicos! ¡Un poco más, venga! ¡Venga, chavales!
Venga, apretad un poco.
¡Ánimo, ánimo!
Yep.
Vamos, chicos, muy bien.
¡Venga, apretad un poco más!
Venga, apretad un poco más.
¡Venga, apretad un poco más!
Vamos, chicos, muy bien. Así sois los mejores. Vamos, chicos. Muy buenos, sí, señor, sois muy buenos.
¡Muy bien, señor! ¡Venga, apretad! ¡Venga, apretad un poco más!
Keep them honest. Alright, let's go. No.
Así sois los mejores. Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
With that, still have full energy now. After all that. I might fast forward a little bit. I kept the riders up front honest on the hills. They can break away on the straights if they want to, but they're going to get caught out with the
The
last
race has
little
reached
hill
the
after
feed
the
zone. Time
feed.
for the riders to pick up the nutrients they require until the end of the stage.
The gap is widening. No need to panic, guys. There's nobody dangerous for the overall standing.
So that level 2 hill's going to kill them at front, in game. This is an interesting hill
The
climb.
breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them.
So this is all about managing our energy all the way to the top of this hill to get all of it back. I could use accidentally cough.
Arriba, chavales. Eso es, chavales. Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
Take it easy.
Ánimo,
We will
ánimo.
catch them up.
Vamos, chicos, muy bien.
They're not going to get all the way to the end. Even though they may be 5 minutes ahead, we will catch them in the last 3 hills.
The gap between the peloton and the escapees is stable.
They're going to up the tempo just a little. Yep. Bowman understands the assignment. We are upping the tempo. Yes. Well, let's up the tempo because again, we'll get all of our energy back at the end of this hill. We need to close the gap. We want them to be within 3 minutes at the top of the hill.
Vamos, chicos.
Un poco más,
Arriba,
venga.
chavales. Vamos, chicos.
Eating into their time.
Sí, señor, sois muy buenos.
Venga, chavales.
Venga,
Vamos,
chavales.
campeones.
Un poco más, venga. Venga, más, venga.
Vamos, campeones.
Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis. Muy bien.
ánimo.
Arriba, chavales.
Venga, apretad un poco más, venga.
Said 3 minutes. We'll catch them here. This is the biggest part of the incline.
Ánimo, ánimo. Venga, dadle ahí.
Vamos, chicos. Venga, chavales. Vamos, chicos, ánimo. Venga, apretad un poco más. Arriba, chavales.
Chicos, muy bien.
Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis. Venga, apretad un poco más. ¡Sois los mejores!
Un poco más, venga.
Venga, apretad un
¡Ánimo,
poco
vamos,
más.
chicos!
Eso es, chavales.
Under 3 minutes. Good effort. They're starting to break away from the actual peloton itself. I know they caught up,
Vamos, chicos.
Un poco más, venga.
but there are people at the back of the peloton that must be struggling. 'Cause again, we can absolutely do this. Look at the decline that we have after this hill. We can spend some blue energy so we can recover it on the decrease, or the downhill.
Venga, chavales.
We can get them down to 2 minutes. They definitely cannot win from a breakaway. I will not let them from this position. Put it that way. Yep. Last bit.
Venga, apretad un poco más.
Un poco más, venga. Dadle, chicos, que ya lo tenéis.
Under 2 minutes, and here comes the decline. Oh, we have one more bit.
Tú puedes, dale.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton. The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
The breakaway's managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized.
I'm also one of the best downhill riders there is.
Another 5 kilometers, and the riders will contest the
in-game,
first
obviously, not in real
intermediate
life,
sprint of this Tour de France. The green jersey is really an objective for the breakaways. However, it will be interesting to see the intentions of the sprinters in the peloton.
The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
That's what I thought.
The breakaway is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
Muy bien, muy bien. Así, sois los mejores.
Venga, chavales.
Dadle ahí.
Where do you think you're going?
Venga, apretad un poco más. Venga, chavales.
Muy bueno, sí, señor. Venga, apretad un poco. Vamos, chicos, muy bien.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
You fools.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
Sí, señor, sois muy buenos.
Vamos, chicos.
Chicos.
Vamos, chicos.
Venga, apretad un poco
Ánimo,
más.
ánimo.
Un poco más, venga.
Chicos, vamos.
There are 50 kilometers left to go, and there are still 3 climbs on the menu. The teams who are favourite for stage victory should gradually up the pace in order to tire their opponents.
Yep, that's what we're doing. Mises is also doing it. Also, Mias is also doing it. Thank you, Mias. So Mias is doing this to protect me from the wind. He's sheltering me. Let me to recover.
¡Vamos, campeones! ¡Vamos, chicos! Bien. Un poco más, venga. Eso es, chavales.
Vamos, chicos, muy bien. Ánimo, ánimo, ánimo.
¡Ánimo! ¡Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis!
Así sois los mejores.
¡Vamos, chicos, ánimo!
Venga, apretad, chavales.
¡Así sois los mejores!
¡Dadle ahí!
Venga, dadle ahí. Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
¡Dadle ahí!
Sí, señor, sois muy buenos. Ánimo, ánimo.
¡Eso es, chavales!
Arriba, chavales. Vamos, chicos.
Alright, we need to up the pace a little bit here.
¡Sí, señor!
Eso es, chavales.
Keep them to under 2 minutes. Not a great downhill afterwards, so we don't want to burn too much energy. The hill 2 is where we need to conserve as much energy for the second last hill.
¡Sí, son los mejores!
He's been dropped. The stage is too much for him.
Buenos, sí, señor, sois muy buenos. Vamos, chicos. Vamos, chicos, muy bien.
¡Campeones!
Muy buenos, sí, señor, sois muy buenos.
¡Venga, chavales!
¡Chicos, ánimo!
Muy buenos.
The race leaders are at the base of the Côte de Morga. Again, there will be 2 points and 1 point to be scored towards the best climber classification.
¡Eso es, chavales!
¡Vamos, vamos!
Venga, chavales.
¡Eso es, sois los
Venga,
Sí,
apretad
sois
un
los
poco más.
mejores.
¡Un poco más, venga!
This is the hardest part of the climb coming up.
¡Venga, apretad un poco, campeones!
Eso es, dale, dale. Sí, señor, venga.
Okay, now we can ease off a little bit.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
¡Vamos, aguanta! ¡Venga, venga, venga!
Eso es.
Wait for the peloton. There's no need for me to break away.
Aguanta fuerte. Vamos, vamos. Eso es. Bueno, sí, señor, sois muy buenos.
Let's go. Under 2 minutes.
¡Vamos, chicos! ¡Venga, dale, dale! ¡Eso es, aprieta!
Ahí ya es tuyo. Anda, anda. Tú puedes, dale.
¡Campeones!
Que ya lo tenéis.
Right, we'll have to take 2:30.
¡Venga, apretad un poco más! ¡Venga, chavales! ¡Arriba, chavales!
¡Dadle ahí, que ya lo
Un
tenéis!
poco más, venga, que ya lo tenéis.
¡Venga,
¡Eso
apretad!
es, chavales!
Oh, Matthews is doing well too. Thank you, Matthews.
Vamos, chicos.
Yep, I still have plenty of energy for the last 2 climbs. This one's the big one.
Así, sois los mejores. Muy buenos, sí.
¡Sois los mejores! ¡Ánimo, ánimo, Messi!
He's got his team riding to set up a sprint finish. This is not the time to hang around at the back of the peloton.
Nope, we're at the front of the peloton. We're
Now
about
it's
to lead the charge.
Alto del Bibero that's facing the riders. The longest ascent of the day. It will allow a maximum
where
of
we catch
5
up to the
points to be
breakaway.
scored at the summit, and almost guarantee who will put on the polka dot jersey at the end of the stage. The slopes of the Alto del Bibero are conducive to attacks, but the summit is still quite far from the finishing line. That could calm the ardours of some who would prefer to wait until the last climb before showing themselves.
Campeones.
¡Muy bueno, sí, señor!
Vamos, chicos.
Here comes my big attack. Here's my big attack.
Venga, eso es. Sí se hace.
The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
Venga, dale.
Last time checked with a breakaway, 1 minute.
¡Ánimo, vamos ahí! ¡Vamos, aguanta! ¡Vamos, aguanta!
Chicos, aguanta fuerte. Venga. Vamos, chicos. Arriba, chavales. Venga,
Come on, Hindley.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit.
Vamos, chicos, ánimo. Venga.
Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway.
Here comes Bagacha. He's launching a counter attack.
¡Vamos, campeones!
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Vamos, chicos.
¡Eso es, chavales!
Come on.
You were first over the top of the climb. That's good. He's got his teammates riding because he's a danger to the overall standings.
Rest for a little bit.
¡Vamos, chicos! ¡Muy bien, muy bien!
Venga, chavales. Apretad un poco más.
¡Vamos,
Alright,
campeones!
here comes the descent.
There are only 20 kilometers left before the outcome of this first stage is known.
Muy buenos, sí, señor, sois muy buenos.
¡Vamos, chicos, ánimo!
Venga, chavales.
Where do you think you're going?
¡Arriba, chavales! ¡Eso es, chavales!
You fool.
¡Venga, apretad!
You fool.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Alright, this is we're going to be burning
We'll
all
have
of
to
our
keep
resources.
something in reserve
slowly
if we
but
want
surely.
to get away in the final kilometres.
Venga, chavales.
The peloton is only a few kilometres from the Côte de Piquet, the final climb of the day. He's trying to get out. Watch out!
Venga,
Not going to get far.
Ahí, que ya lo
Not going to get far.
apretad un poco más.
We're all going to chase him.
The Côte de Piquet isn't very long, but with an average slope of 9%, the strong
This
men
is
will
where
surely be
we are
able
going
to edge
to
clear.
try and shine. It's a slope of 9%. It's a short climb, but we need to attack it aggressively. Because then it's downhill to the final sprint.
And here's the final difficulty.
Here we go.
Victory will surely be decided here. You'll have to be among the first over the top if you hope to claim victory in Bilbao.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
Eso es, aprieta.
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out. Watch out, he's going on the attack.
He's after you because he must be thinking about the stage win. Come on, don't let him catch up. Our sprinter isn't looking good. He's being left behind.
Breakaway over.
Here we go.
Venga, apretad un poco más. Muy bien, muy bien. Arriba, chavales.
He's putting his foot on the pedal because he's a danger to the overall standings.
Así. Arriba, chavales. Vamos, campeones. Venga, chavales.
Un poco más, venga, apretad un poco más.
Un poco más.
Muy buenos, sí,
Bueno, sí, señor. Vamos, chicos.
Vamos, chicos. Vamos, chicos.
Watch out, guys. Don't be caught off guard in the last 500 meters. It's wide and it climbs at 5%. You mustn't sprint too soon.
He's trying to get out. Watch out! The red pennant is in sight for the men at the front. With this uphill finish, and unless you're really powerful, you mustn't launch the sprint too soon if you want to claim victory.
The finish is uphill. You've got to give everything you've got. It's the yellow jersey that's at stake.
No yellow jersey, but we finished in the front. Ooh.
He is all smile. He tops the standing. We can say that
Let's climb
everything is
up.
going well for him. He tops the standings and
Well done, lads. You rode a very good stage. Finishing in the top 10, even though the stage didn't suit us, is very satisfying. We got off to a good start, and we must keep on like that.
Ooh. Cannot complain.
Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. Today is a
Ooh,
time
we'll just take a
where the
quick
closing
break. I'll be
kilometers
back
should
in a
suit the
couple of minutes,
punches
everyone.
and an
I'll see
opportunity
you all
to
very
lead
soon.
the general classification. Even if the stage isn't really within our scope, you've got to stay vigilant for the general classification.
Anyway, back. Over that, everyone. Alrighty.
I thought you were velvet. I was wrapped up in your lies. I was a fool, oh, I should have known when I looked into your eyes. I thought you were an angel.
Do this.
Hello and welcome to all. This stage in the Basque Country promises to be a showdown between the best punchers in the peloton. The last of the major obstacles of the day, and even if it's climbed
won't
in
be
the
doing
opposite
anything major
direction to
to
the
begin-
usual route of the Classica San Sebastian,
We won't be doing anything major
the
to begin with.
high
It's pretty
skibell is no less difficult,
nothing,
and it will provide
until,
an
like, the
ideal
major hill climb
springboard
and then a
towards
descent.
stage victory.
The breakaway riders are increasing the gap. They are not dangerous for the overall standings. We can let them go.
Ah, hit the wrong button. Alrighty.
This stage is fairly uneventful. If you think that nothing special is going to happen, you can advance the clock.
I am going to enjoy doing the downhill stuff though. Cannot take this away from me.
Riders are already being dropped at the back of the peloton. It won't be a great day for them. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis.
¡Ánimo, ánimo!
Venga, chavales.
Venga, apretad un poco
¡Vamos,
más.
campeones! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Ánimo, ánimo!
Venga, chavales.
Venga, dadle
Venga,
ahí.
apretad un poco más.
¡Vamos, campeones!
Chicos, muy bien.
¡Venga, chavales!
Chicos. Ánimo, ánimo. Vamos, campeones.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
Right, we
Breakaway is
have
losing its
a bit
lead.
of an incline
It's going to be
happening.
difficult for
This
them.
is where we are going to start reeling in the breakaway.
¡Arriba, chavales!
Mejores.
¡Ánimo, ánimo!
¡Ánimo, ánimo! ¡Ánimo, chicos!
¡Muy bien, muy bien!
Venga, que ya.
Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
Venga, chavales.
Un poco más, venga, apretad un poco más. Vamos, chicos, vamos, campeones.
Un poco más.
Venga, chavales.
¡Venga, chavales!
Vamos, sí, venga.
Venga, chavales.
Dale ahí.
¡Venga, apretad un poco más! ¡Ánimo, ánimo!
Eso es, chavales.
Vamos, chicos. Sois los mejores. Chicos, ánimo.
¡Dale ahí! ¡Ánimo, ánimo! ¡Un poco más!
Chicos, muy bien. Chavales. Venga, apretad un poco.
So after a fairly gentle start to the stage, the lead riders are on to the first classified climb of the day. An ascent of almost 4 kilometres to try to score a maximum of 2 points towards the polka dot jersey classification.
Yep.
¡Venga, chavales! ¡Venga, ánimo! ¡Muy bueno, sí, señor! ¡Muy bien, muy bien! ¡Vamos, chicos!
campeones!
Venga, apretad un poco más. Un poco más, venga.
Alright, let's go.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
Venga, apretad un poco más.
Venga, chicos.
¡Arriba, chavales!
Venga, apretad un poco más. Venga, chavales.
Muy bueno, sí señor, sois muy buenos.
Venga, chavales.
Arriba, chavales.
Venga, apretad un poco. Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis.
Sois los mejores.
Eso es, chavales. Chicos, dadle un poco más, venga.
Vamos chicos, muy bien.
Venga, que
Vamos
ya lo
chicos.
tenéis.
Arriba, chavales.
Arriba, chavales.
Sí, sois los mejores. Sí, campeones.
Let's go.
Venga, apretad un poco más.
The front of the race is coming to the summit of the first climb, but there's no letting up. The next classified ascent is in less than 4 kilometers.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
Come on, Pelton.
Vamos, vamos, vamos. Ánimo, sí señor, sois muy buenos. Venga, apretad un poco.
Somos campeones. Apretad un poco más. Ahí, que ya lo tenéis. ¡Ánimo!
Vamos chicos, ánimo. Venga, dadle ahí.
There are 2 and 1 points to be scored for the polka dot jersey.
¡Vamos, chicos, ánimo! ¡Venga, chavales!
Muy bueno, sí, señor.
Muy buenos, sí señor, sois muy buenos.
¡Eso es, chavales!
Eso es, sois los mejores.
Sí, sois los mejores.
Chicos, que ya lo tenéis.
Vamos campeones.
¡Chicos, ánimo, ánimo! ¡Vamos, chicos, ánimo!
Venga, chavales.
¡Muy bueno, sí, señor! ¡Muy bien, muy bien!
Chicos,
¡Dale ahí!
que no se
¡Muy
diga.
bueno, sí, señor! ¡Vamos,
Ánimo, ánimo. Vamos campeones.
Ya lo tenéis.
Muy bien.
¡Ánimo, ánimo!
Vamos, chicos.
¡Eso es, chavales!
Vamos chicos, ánimo. Ánimo, ánimo.
¡Bueno, sí, señor! ¡Venga, apretad un poco más!
Venga, chavales.
¡Venga, apretad un poco más! ¡Vamos, chicos, sí, señor!
Más, venga. Vamos.
¡Eso es, aprieta! ¡Venga, dale, dale!
He's asked his teammates to try and catch you. I reckon that they're wary of you for the stage victory.
Sí señor, venga. Eso
Alrighty.
eso es, aprieta.
Top of the mountain. And now for the downhill. Whee!
Así se hace.
Continúa. Sí, señor. Venga.
Right, downhill we go.
¡Eso es! ¡Aprieta!
Aprieta. Eso es. Venga.
Wait for the peloton to catch up. There we go.
The front of the race has just reached the halfway point. There's a little over 100 kilometers to the finishing line.
Right, we have another climb.
The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them.
Venga, chavales. Arriba, chavales. Venga, apretad un poco más. Venga, chicos.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
Venga, dale ahí.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Ánimo, ánimo.
Muy bueno, sí, señor.
Muy
Un
bueno.
poco más,
Sí, señor.
venga.
Muy bueno.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Get him on to 2:30.
Muy bueno. Vamos, chicos, ánimo. Venga, apretad un poco. Dadle ahí. Vamos, chicos. Eso es, chavales. Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis. Vamos, campeones.
¡Ánimo, ánimo!
Muy bueno. Sí, señor. Ánimo. Chavales, chavales.
¡Arriba, chavales!
Muy bueno. Sí, señor.
Muy bien, muy ahí, que ya lo tenéis. Un poco más, lo tienes.
Venga, apretad un poco. Vamos, chicos.
¡Así,
dale.
sois los mejores! ¡Eso es, chavales!
The gap between the peloton and the escapees is stable.
¡Vamos, chicos!
Venga, dadle ahí.
¡Los mejores!
Que ya lo tenéis. Venga, apretad.
¡Ánimo, ánimo!
Vamos, chicos.
¡Venga, apretad un poco más!
Vamos, chicos, ánimo. Sí, señor, sois muy buenos. Sí, sois los mejores.
Alrighty, downhill descent. Recover everything that we lost in the climb.
Así, sois los mejores.
Vamos,
Venga,
chicos.
chicos.
¡Venga, apretad un poco más, chicos!
Whee!
Venga, chavales.
¡Venga, chavales!
Whee!
Here's the feed zone for the breakaway. A short respite between two climbs.
Oh, we have another small climb.
¡Vamos, chicos!
And this is where we're going to manage the time gap.
Sois muy
¡Bueno, sí,
buenos.
señor!
Un poco más.
¡Venga,
Venga.
apretad un poco más! ¡Ya lo tenéis! ¡Muy bien, muy bien! ¡Eso es, chavales!
Thank you for the headpats.
Vamos, chicos, ánimo. Muy buenos, sí, señor, sois muy buenos.
Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis. Vamos, chicos.
Así es, hecho mejores.
Venga, que ya lo tenéis.
Venga, un poco más, venga. Venga, vamos, campeones. Eso es, chavales.
Vamos, chicos, ánimo. Poco.
Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis.
¡Ánimo, ánimo!
Sí, señor, sois muy buenos.
¡Venga,
Vamos, chicos.
date ahí, que ya
Vamos, chicos, muy bien.
The breakaway is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
Venga, apretad un poco más. Un poco más, venga.
Vamos, chicos.
Guys, the road winds a fair bit on the approach to the intermediate sprint. You'll have to get into position at the front if you want to score any points.
Hey, Kay, welcome in.
Arriba, venga, apretad un poco.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. He's got his teammates riding because he's a danger to the overall standings.
Eso es, chavales.
¡Vamos, campeones!
Vamos, chicos, ánimo. Muy bien.
Collective falls. It may create gaps.
He's just fallen. He's not going to be able to set off again. He must withdraw from the race.
Watch out for him. He's attacking behind.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see Shrey online very, very soon. Doing SMT3, because that's what they said they're going to play tonight. I'm still hurting a little
And
bit.
we're
My
off on
ankle's still a
another
little bit sore. I'm
climb.
still recovering
And this
from
one
flu a little
counts
bit,
towards
so
the mountains
still a
classification.
bit out of it. So
Once
it's going to be a
again, there
shorter
will be 2
cunty
and
stream,
1
which
points
is
to
like
be
why I didn't
pocketed.
do shiny hunting, because like I honestly would just fall asleep doing it. Hope you had a good day as well.
Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis. Eso es, chavales. Vamos, campeones.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
Hope you had a good sleep. King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group. He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
Venga, apretad un poco más.
4 hours is better than 2. It is absolutely a win. Celebrate those wins.
Muy buenos, sí, señor, sois muy buenos. Venga, apretad un poco.
Poco más, venga. Vosotros podéis.
Venga, apretad un poco más. Venga, chavales. Dale ahí.
Que no se diga.
Vamos, chicos, muy bien.
¡Vamos, chicos!
The gap is growing. Don't worry. They're not well placed in the overall standings.
Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
¡Dale ahí!
Chicos.
¡Sí, son los mejores!
Venga, chavales. Vamos, chicos, ánimo. Así, sois los mejores. Venga, chavales. Un poco más. Vamos, chicos, ánimo. Venga, sí, señor, sois muy buenos.
He's been dropped. The stage is too much for him.
The breakaway's managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized. As with all
We have
the
two big
previous
hills
King of
coming
the
up.
Mountains climbs, there will be 2 points and 1 point to be scored at the top.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
Come on. Up we go. Up we go.
The gap is growing. Don't worry. They're not well placed in the overall standings.
¡Vamos, campeones!
Whee!
There are now 30 kilometers left, and the ascent of the Heiskebel, final arbiter of the stage, will begin in less than 5 kilometers for the front of the race.
Right.
The head of the race has 1.5
Here we go.
minutes lead on the peloton.
This is where we burn all of our energy, because then we can get most of it back for this final sprint. Time bonus for the top, so...
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standing. He's putting his foot on the pedal because he's a danger to the overall standings.
If the ascent will play a vital role in stage victory, let us not forget that the first rider to the top will not only glean 5 points in the competition for the polka dot jersey, but will also pick up an 8-second bonus for the general classification. It could prove to be important when the totals are calculated at the finishing line.
Our sprinter isn't looking good. He's being left behind. The breakaway will, no doubt, go all the way, lads. But watch out for attacks in the closing kilometers.
Watch out, he's going on the attack. He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
This is actually really important. I need to hold them off.
Watch out for him. He's attacking behind.
Venga, apretad un poco.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
You have 30 seconds on the peloton. He's got his teammates riding because he's a danger to the overall standings.
Muy bueno, sí señor, sois muy bueno. Vamos chicos, ánimo.
At the top, stage victory is still
Got it.
undecided.
Got it.
Still 16 kilometers left to try and gain the upper hand.
Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standings.
Even if they'll have to stay focused, the descent to the finishing line harbours no particular danger for the riders.
Attack! Watch out, lads! This is dangerous for us. He's attacking! Watch out, lads! This is dangerous for us.
You're not getting away, Pikachu. Not on my fucking watch.
The man at the front is at the foot of the descent. He looks to be well set for a win in San Sebastian.
Muy buenos, sí señor, sois muy buenos.
Eso es.
¡Vamos, campeones! ¡Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis! ¡Sí, señor!
He's moving on to the attack.
Un poco más, venga. Apretad un poco. Vamos chicos.
Only 5 kilometers before the finish of the second stage.
Alrighty. We should have enough for the final sprint.
There are 3 kilometers left, and it looks like victory will be fought out in a sprint today.
Oh, Pikachu, what do you got, buddy?
¡Sí, sois
And here's the red pennant.
Come on, give it everything, right to the end. Go, go!
Yes! Stage victory. It's my first Tour de France stage victory. Yay!
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome him. He's in sparkling form, and we can say that everything is going. He's in sparkling form, and he will climb onto the podium to receive his.
Huge congratulations for this win, guys. Our chances of victory were virtually nil. This is an outstanding performance. You beat all the favorites. We take the yellow jersey. It's a perfect day.
General classification by 1 second over Van Aert and Yates, 5 seconds over Vingegaard, 8 seconds over Pogacar, 6 over Evenepoel. Best climber classification, points classification, young rider classification, team classification. We're a bit behind, but we're now getting back into it. We are climbing the rankings again.
Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage.
This
the
is
main
where I'm
thing
gonna
to grasp
fall off a
today
little bit.
is that
There's
the route is
nothing
flat
really-
and it harbors no particular difficulties. A sprint finish is more than likely. As we've got the yellow jersey, we'll have to shoulder our
The next two
responsibilities and
is
set the
not
pace in the peloton.
anything that I'll be
Teams interested in the
too,
stage win will have to give us a hand.
competitive in. So we'll do some quick stages.
We could have hoped for better than a top 10 place today. The podium seemed possible. It's a pity. We lost the yellow jersey. It really is.
I don't mind that. We're only 3 seconds away.
Hi guys, let's start.
Again, we're not going to lose too much time in these stages. Sprint races, we're going to be losing maybe 10 seconds, maybe up to like 30 seconds. It's the mountains that we're going to lose the most time.
We could have hoped for better than a top 5 place today. The podium seemed possible. It's a pity. We lose the green jersey. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this
This
stage.
is the big one. This is going to start separating. This will be the last one I do as well, by the way. Before I finish up for the night. But this is going to be the big one. We're going to be conserving as much energy as we can before we go to the massive mountain. Right.
Hello,
probably
cycling
cycle
fans
quickly
everywhere.
through at the start.
This Pyrenean stage could prove to be a real opportunity for
Nothing's going to be
Baroudeurs.
happening too much at
With
the start.
only one major mountain pass in the middle of the stage and a finish on flat terrain.
When we get to the mountain that we need to worry.
Climbers who are not in contention for the general classification will probably be let off the leash by the race favourites. An opportunity not to be missed.
Again, we're not worrying about anyone that's going to the early breakaway because we will
The
catch
peloton
them.
is riding hard. Stay well placed.
We're going to conserve as much energy as we can. Stay in the main peloton.
The breakaway can't widen the gap. The time gap between the peloton and the escapees is stationary.
Right. You can see we're slowly going to wheel them in. Conserving energy.
It's soon
I don't care about
time
the
for the
sprint.
intermediate sprint. The sprinters can then relax until the Col de Soudet and set up the gruppetto.
Because again, like the sprinters are going to go for the breakaway, and that's
The
what the breakaway
breakaway
is
is
doing. The
increasing
breakaway
its
is only
lead
getting
over the
sprint
yellow
points here.
jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
Here we go. Now we're going to have to start managing. Here we go.
Allez les gars, courage! Bueno, sí, señor. Vamos, chicos, vamos.
This is where we're going to start losing a lot of riders.
Allez, 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 les gars, courage!
Oh, a bit of pushing from the front of the peloton, but we don't need to rush too much. Ease off a little bit.
Y voilà! Bravo, les gars!
Arriba, chavales.
Continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, courage.
Push me onto the thrust. Meanie.
He's the highest placed of the climbers in the breakaway.
Allez, les gars, allez, go, go, go! Allez, on y va!
Bravo, les gars.
Muy bien!
Vamos, campeones.
Bravo, les gars! Allez, les gars, on continue comme ça! Continuez comme ça! Continuez comme ça, les gars, on est avec vous! Allez, les gars, on continue comme ça! Et voilà! Allez, continuez comme ça! Courage! Allez, continuez comme ça! Et voilà! Allez, les gars! On peut bravo! Allez, allez! Continue!
Right. Gonna maintain some pressure, but be very, very mindful of our stamina. Stamina, both blue and red.
Venga, apretad un poco más! Así.
Make our way up. Big climb coming.
Brilliant, you're really going for it. Come on, go.
Allez! Allez, les gars! Allez, les gars! On continue comme ça! Allez, les gars! Bravo! Guys, go, go!
Come on, guys. Yeah, come on, move it.
Here we go! Continue comme ça! Allez!
Vamos, chicos, ánimo. Venga, apretad un poco más.
Venga, apretad un poco!
Ánimo, ánimo.
Allez,
Right.
les gars!
Need to move slightly up. Need to keep well positioned here. Not expend too much.
Venga, dadle ahí!
Muy bueno, sí, señor.
Vamos,
Un
vamos.
poco más.
Sí, sois los mejores. Muy buenos, sí, señor, sois muy buenos. ¡Ánimo, ánimo!
Les gars, continuez la prise de Luis.
Venga, chavales.
I love it. Come on,
On continue
guys.
comme ça.
Allez les gars, continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, courage.
Allez, les gars, continue comme ça.
Eso es, chavales. Dadle ahí. Vamos, campeones.
Alrighty.
Allez, les gars, courage. Allez, les gars, on continue.
And so the ascent of the Col de Soudet has begun. A little over 14 kilometres of climbing and an average slope of close to 7.5%.
Les voilà. Bravo, les gars. Venga, aguanta. Allez, le gros. Continuez comme ça. Allez.
The ascent of the Col de Soudet is long, steep and irregular, but its position at the midpoint of the stage shouldn't encourage the favourites to go on the attack.
Venga,
Nope.
apretad un poco más. Continuez comme ça. Allez.
It's pretty easy to start with.
Eso es, chavales.
Ánimo, ánimo.
Allez, les gars.
Venga, chavales. Dadle ahí.
Alright, let's go.
Les gars, on y va, on y va, on y va. Allez, les gars, courage.
We still want to keep the leaders honest. Hey, slow welcome in.
Venga, chavales. Bravo, les gars. Buenos, sí, señor, sois muy buenos. Venga, apretad un poco.
Here we go, here we go.
Ya lo tenéis. Vamos, chicos. Venga, chavales.
Venga, chavales. Arriba, chavales. Venga, dadle ahí. Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
Eso es, sí, señor.
Eso es, chavales.
Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis.
Muy bueno, sí señor, sois muy buenos. Allez, on y va.
Allez les gars, courage, on continue. Allez les gars, courage. Allez, continuez.
Ready.
Venga chavales, eso es chavales.
Here we go. Some of the tougher parts of the climb coming up. Getting close to 10%.
Vamos chicos, ánimo. Allez les gars, courage.
Allez les gars, courage.
Continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, courage.
Vamos chicos, muy bien. Venga, apretad.
Sí, sois los mejores.
Again, we're just trying to cut into the lead.
Dadle ahí.
Yeah, there's like a big flu that's happening in Australia as well, by the way. Like, even people in Melbourne were saying that they got the flu too.
Allez les gars, vamos chicos, ánimo.
Venga chavales.
Stay warm. Keep hydrated. Hope you feel better soon. I know, but still. There's a lot of flus going around, put it that way.
There's not a lot going on. If this was a video game, I'd advance the clock to the last difficulty.
Shush you. Stop breaking the fourth wall.
Watch out. He's organizing the chase behind you because you're dangerous. But nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Así se hace.
Más rápido, venga.
Plus vite, plus vite. Venga, apretad un poco más.
Alright, let's go. Now that I'm with the rest of the
breakaway is
peloton, come on,
increasing
guys.
its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for
Keep
the
them within
overall
2.5,
standing.
shall we? Yes, come on, Bowman.
Venga, apretad un poco más.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Dadle ahí que ya lo tenéis. Vamos chicos.
Que ya lo tenéis. Eso es, chavales.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Más, venga.
Lâchez rien, allez.
Vamos les gars, c'est bien. Allez les gars.
There will be 20, 15, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4 and 2 points to be shared out at the summit for the best climber classification.
Yep, my ankle's still sore as all hell. I still have the sniffles and cough. Still feel like shit, but I'm recovering. I think my body is just getting rid of every single illness it can before the 24-hour stream, so...
The gap with the yellow
I thank
jersey
it
is
for that.
melting away. The SKPs will have difficulties going all the way to the finish.
Venga, apretad un poco.
Because we have a massive downhill after this, so I'm going to expend all of my energy when I get to the top of the hill.
Señor, sois muy buenos.
Top of the mountain, I should say. Again, we're going to try and keep them honest at the top. We're not going to beat them to the top of the mountain. We're going to keep them honest. Because they're not going to survive. Let's go.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey.
Come on, Bagacha, fucking help me.
A teammate is beginning to lose touch.
No, I appreciate it. Try, soup. Honestly, this is the first winter that I actually haven't had soup. I normally have soup during winter. I normally just have soup and bread because it's so good. Should have gotten soup before the winter went away.
The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Would you look at that? We're going to potentially catch them at the top of the mountain.
Watch out. He's organizing the chase behind you because you're dangerous. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. You're 1 minute ahead of the yellow jersey.
Look at this breakaway. I love cooking for other people as well.
You've got a 1 minute lead over the yellow jersey. We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up.
That is extremely beautiful to see, and we also have... I should have actually used some of my red gel as I was climbing. Because now we can just absolutely just recover all of our red energy on the downhill as we recover our blue energy. Even the lost energy.
Here's a teammate who has everything to prove.
Venga, chavales.
Good thing is, I do not need to accelerate.
He's
I just
an
need
excellent
to
puncher and climber.
Here,
He's a
because that
candidate
way
for
I can
final
recover
victory.
everything. Just make sure I brake for the corners, and so therefore I don't crash out.
The guys with you are upping the tempo. They're going to try to manage the time gap.
They'll burn energy if they try and catch us on the downhills. Because again, I'm not going to be cycling at all. I'm literally just going to be using aerodynamics for the entire journey down. Whee! Color math, aka braking and speed requirements. Look at all the energy I have gotten back. And I have a fairly good lead. I have a minute lead over Pogacar and the yellow jersey of Van Aert. That climb is really going to help me because I have recovered everything. And at the end of the decline, we are going to get our feeds. And we'll get some more red and blue feeds.
You're the biggest threat to the yellow jersey at the front of the race.
Alrighty. We still have some downhill to go. I could form a breakaway on the level 1 climb and take this away. Oh, smoker. I do want to get a smoker when I have... If I had money and my own place, I would absolutely get the smoker. Pulled pork and a smoker? Hells yeah. On ribs too.
At the front of the race, it's time to pick up something to eat.
It's the
The
musette.
occasion for the riders to pick up the musette for the final phase of this stage.
Right, 120 to Bagacha. We are in a good position because they are going. Oh, Mias is down. No. But 420 for the rest of the peloton.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment
They're going to
relax.
try and catch us up, but we are actually in a really good position. Trying to close the gap.
The favorites are 1 minute behind your group.
Use it. Yes, it. Use that means small feed, a small meal.
Así sois los mejores.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton. He's still got
Okay.
something in the tank. He's putting his foot down in the relay.
Don't burn out too much, Con. We still have quite a bit to go. We have a stage 3 and a stage 1 hill.
Vamos, chicos.
Venga, apretad un poco más. Vamos, campeones.
Wait, don't box me in.
Así sois los mejores.
¡Eso es, chavales! ¡Vamos, chicos!
Oh, thank you, Kay. I will feel better soon. I know. I do have Wednesday off, so. I only have to go to work tomorrow, and then I have Wednesday off, and then only 2 days, and then 4 days of work, and then I'm off for 4 days as I do my 24-hour marathon. So I'm taking the Friday off before the stream, Saturday, Sunday, rest up, Monday off from work as well, so I can rest up after the stream, because I'm pretty sure that hot chip, if we do get that target, is going to destroy me for 24 hours.
¡Ánimo, ánimo! ¡Arriba, chavales!
I get the impression that he's got his team riding in order to place a rider in the breakaway.
¡Venga, chavales! ¡Muy bien, muy bien! ¡Vamos, chicos! ¡Bueno, sí, señor!
Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis.
Venga, apretad un poco más.
Chicos, venga, que queda poco.
¡Venga!
Ready?
¡Venga, apretad un
We have
poco
another
más!
climb.
¡Ánimo, ánimo!
You're 30 seconds ahead of the favorites group.
The breakaways now at the foot of the Col d'Icher. 2 points and
Col
1
d'Icher?
point would be up for grabs towards the polka dot jersey.
¡Muy bueno, sí, señor! ¡Courage, on continue! ¡Allez, le go!
Un poco más, venga.
¡Bravo, les gars! Allez, continue comme ça! Allez, les gars!
¡Vamos, chicos! ¡Venga, dadle ahí!
It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
Gonna conserve as much of the blue energy as we can. If no one's gonna work with us, there's an attack. We're just gonna reel them in.
The yellow jersey has just joined up with the lead group.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
We do
30
need to roll them
seconds
in to
between
make
the
sure that they're under
breakaway
a
and the
minute.
yellow jersey. The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds.
It can't be more than a minute. Otherwise, we have problems. Which should be okay, because again, we have a massive drop-off that happens. So we can expend some energy here. We'll catch them. We'll reel them in a little bit. Keep them within a minute.
The gap is 1 minute between the favourites and the guy in the front. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
All right, let's go.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
Again, we're just going to recover everything.
The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads.
That's fine. It's fine. They're not going to survive the last climb. Saving up. Alright, here we go.
Here's the final ascent of the stage, the Col de Marie Blanc.
And we
At
will
8
catch
kilometres,
them.
it's quite short, but the slope is very steep, with the average gradient never below 10% of the second half of the climb. The
This is where we
breakaway
need to be
being
very
reeled in.
careful on our
It will
climb.
be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey.
There are some black stages.
The lead
That is
rider
going
has
to be
30
more than
seconds on the favourites.
15%.
He's an excellent climber puncher, capable of getting away on
Here we go.
each acceleration.
Big part coming up. We're going to have to expend some of our red energy here. We're going to expend most of it as we get up to the redder, the blacker areas. Also, not going to
He's a
spend all our
teammate
blue. We're
without
going to be
ambition
very
for the
careful.
overall
We could
standings.
fully go charge, but we don't
The
want to fully
breakaway
charge yet.
riders are 5 kilometres from the summit.
The 5
If they
kilometers
hang
to the
on
summit,
to
they
their
have enough
lead,
blue
they'll
energy,
be able to
but we
fight
still
out
need
for
to be
the 8
careful.
second time
We need to
bonus.
recover as
And the
much as we
10
can.
polka dot jersey points reserved for the first one to the top.
Lâchez rien, allez.
Hey, welcome in, Zach.
Making constant progress since his professional debut, Valentin Madouas is now capable of playing a prominent role in World Tour races. For example, we saw him finish third in the Tour of
No, my tail.
Flanders and enter the top 10 of the final general classification of the Tour de France.
Alright. Expended most of our red. Got some feedback as well. No, I'm not smashing me into a tiny pancake. No. You missed 4 days. You can't turn me into a pancake if you missed 4 days.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
Here we go.
Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway. You have 30 seconds lead on the yellow jersey.
Here we go. Come on.
Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standings.
Sí, señor.
You've got a 1 minute lead over the yellow jersey.
Go, go, go!
You're 1 minute ahead of the yellow jersey.
Oh no, hope everything's okay there, Kay. Be safe, hope everything's all okay, and thank you for stopping by when you have.
Enric Mas is undoubtedly one of the best climbers in the peloton, but he has yet to taste overall victory on the Grand Tour, with 3 runner-up finishes on the Vuelta. Whether on mountain stages or on hills, he's to be taken seriously as he climbs well.
He's attacking. Whatever you do, don't let him build a lead.
Nope. Both of you fucking get back here. Where the fuck do you both think you're going?
Vamos, chicos.
A good rouleur and a good climber, João Almeida made an impression with his 15 days in pink during the 2020 Tour of Italy.
He's attacking to catch up. He's also trying to accelerate.
Watch out, there's an attack at the head of the peloton. Acceleration at the front of the peloton. No falling asleep.
You're ahead of the group with the favorites by 30 seconds. He's chasing after you. You must hold out. Go, go! The favorites are 1 minute behind your group. The yellow jersey is 1 minute 30 away from you. You've got 1 minute 30 lead on the group with the favorites.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Victory will be decided in the sprint, unless someone manages to surprise his companions by attacking from far out.
All just biding our time here. All just waiting. All just waiting.
Go on. Keep a clear head. You're going to win. You're the strongest. Go, go!
Final kilometre of this stage.
He's got his team riding because he's a favorite for the stage. You should get rid of him. Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy to attack.
And that's another stage victory. Woo! Another massive stage victory. Oh, wait, did I win? I could have celebrated.
A few minutes ago, he was first across the finishing line. He tops the standings. He tops the standings. And
Also, the points classification, that's fine. I am starting to run away.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. I hoped that we'd play a leading role, but from that to win this stage, you have put in a superb performance. Well done for this win. We take the yellow jersey. It's a perfect day.
34 seconds in the general classification. That's big. Overtaking Vingegaard, the 5th.
Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage.
This is the other
It'll
big
be
one.
A very demanding day for everyone.
But in
Several
saying that,
mountain passes and a summit finish
we're
awaiting.
probably going to end it
This
here.
is a key
It
stage
is
for
already
the general
10:15.
classification. We must defend our position
Try
as
has
leader of the
started. We're
general
going to go and
classification.
raid over to Shrine.
It's not going to be easy.
My
We
partner.
don't have much of a lead.
Of
We can
Golden
target a
Nation
place in the
sensation.
top 5 today.
Thank you everyone for
Have a good
hanging out.
day,
Thank you everyone
guys.
for
Go,
watching. Hope
go.
you enjoyed. It was a fun, 2 hours cycling through a couple of events. But I do need to rest up. I do need to relax. Try is playing Shin Megami Tensei 3. It's a great game. We're gonna go and start the raid now. If my Twitch wants to do that. Nope. Twitch, come back. Yeah, thank you again, everyone, for hanging out. Really, really do appreciate it. It was a fun stream. I'll be off tomorrow. We'll be over doing D&D. And then we'll be back Wednesday. Seeing what we can do Wednesday. But yeah, thank you again, everyone. Really, really do appreciate it. Hope you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, night, depending on where you are in the world. Catch you all in the next stream. For those on the YouTube side, if you go to twitch.tv/Shryu or youtube.com/Shryu, do it for those that are watching on the YouTube side as well. We're going to head over there on the YouTube side because there's no raid feature. We're going to raid now. Thank you so much, everyone, and we'll catch you all in the next stream. Love you all. Bye for now.